nestled between Tony Gwynn Drive and Trevor Hoffman Way. This is Petco Park. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Miami Marlins and the San Diego Padres. The crowd is amped up, ready to get this season underway, as are we. Back with more in a minute. And on the mound for San Diego in this one, Yoshinobu Yamamoto. What do we need to know here about the right-hander?
A power pitcher that is going to pitch aggressively with the fastball. His fastball velocity ranks near the top in the league. Will also throw the slider, but if you're a hitter, be ready for the fastball. You're going to see a few of them during your at-bat.
Ready to go? Xavier. Edwards getting ready to hit. And we're off and running in a brand new season.
7 o'clock.
Fouled off left side. And there's a foul ball. Pitch misses. Ball 2. The other way. Fair ball. Now he'll turn for second. And he's into scoring position with a leadoff double. Maybe a chance for our first run here.
I'll tell you, when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that, I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out here on opening day. And now it's even up. Base hit. Edwards around third. He scores and they have the lead. It's an RBI single, 1-0. Here's Mookie now. Line drive to short and caught. Chisholm in his 6th season, 28 years old, and he was born in the Bahamas.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
Here's the 0-2. Inside, just missed.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
Swung on, belted. Carrying well. Out of here. A 2-run shot, and they tack on to their lead. It's 3-0. One down. Now it's the Marlins catcher, Hunter Goodman.
Ball inside.
I've gotten to call some incredible NLDS games here at Petco Park between the Padres and their fierce rivals, the LA Dodgers. NLDS Game 4 here in 22 when the Padres knocked off LA, and then Game 4 in 2024 when the Dodgers started their comeback and eventual run to the World Series. One of the great fan environments in baseball. "3-2 now."
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
foul ball, and it remains a full count. Got him swinging for the K. Tied him up on a fastball inside.
Inside, ball.
Late with the swing there.
They just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
So hard to touch. I mean, at the top of the zone, 99, 98, even 97. As pitchers do such a good job of teasing that part of the zone, just elevating a little bit.
And that is that. Back here in San Diego and getting the start for Miami, Logan Webb. What should we keep an eye on here?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
The 0-2. This one in the air, center field. Dubon moving under this one. And there's one down. Fernando Tatis Jr. at the plate now, singing his first ever opening day. It was with the Padres back in 2019.
Yeah, and San Diego didn't waste time with Tatis, Boog. The Padres made him the youngest player to start opening day in 20 years. He's part of a special wave of talent in Major League Baseball, no doubt about that.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Here he goes down looking.
Batting third, the designated hitter, Jackson Merrill.
And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Foul ball there. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. That ends the frame. New inning getting started, and at the plate for Miami, Heriberto Hernandez. To third, Suarez fires over to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
The first baseman, Griffin Conine.
Late on that fastball.
Just a bit tardy there. Not sure if he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
Sliced hard but foul. Swing and he breaks his bat. throws to first in time. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second. 2 down, base is empty. Here's Mauricio Dubon.
The strong second inning is a confidence builder for him, a relief for his manager. Doesn't have to get into that bullpen quite as early.
Right through there for a strike. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. 2 down, nobody on. This one in the air, center field. That one gets down for a hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. To me, it's just a really controlled, balanced swing. He wasn't trying to do too much with it. Just stayed disciplined, got the barrel to the ball, and put it in play.
Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. 0-1 down. Yeah, that's fouled off. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. Opening day, always a scene here at Petco Park. The Padres won 90 games last year and clinched a postseason berth. That said, Singy, I don't think this team was satisfied with how the year finished.
Well, it doesn't help when the Dodgers win another World Series, Boog. Padres were known for their dominant bullpen last year, and if they want another crack at the postseason, they need that to be a strength again this year.
The 0-2. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Batting fifth, the first
Luke
baseman,
Raley, the next up for the Padres.
Raley.
Swing and a miss, strike 1. Late with the swing there. That misses, and the count 1-2. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
Xander Bogart.
That's towards center. Dubon under it. That is the inning. Back here at Petco Park. And now for the Marlins, Kyle Stowers. Foul ball. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. That misses the zone. Ball 1.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And misses inside. Yamamoto sends him packing.
Up next for the Marlins, the shortstop, Mookie Betts.
And strike 1 to Mookie Betts. Tap foul at the plate. Lopez tosses to first. First two batters retired here in the top of the third. 2 outs, base is empty. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. He's already homered in this game.
Nope, that's outside. Ball.
Swing and a miss, and he was fooled. That one finds the corner. That's strike 2. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Gets to it on to first. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. Back here in San Diego. So digging in now for San Diego, Cam Smith. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1. And a big swing and a miss.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Batting 8, the catcher, Freddie.
Ball.
Pop foul out of play off to the right. Here's a 1-1. That's to third. Chisholm. And 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the third. Otto Lopez, the next up for the Padres.
Lopez.
Out towards right center field. Hernandez coming on. And that is that. Start of the fourth. Now it's the Marlins catcher, Hunter Goodman.
You know, these Marlins showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. See ya! Strikes him out for the second time today.
Marlins, the designated hitter, Alex Burleson.
Outside low, and that is ball 1.
You know, sometimes it just takes getting to the bullpen in order to be able to score runs, and that might be the case today.
So now 1-2. On the ground to the left. Suarez throw to first in time. 2 quick outs here in the top of the fourth.
The right fielder,
Heriberto Hernandez, the next to hit. Late on that fastball. Hernandez, 26 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. 2 down, nobody on here on opening day. In the air, right field. Brings it in, and that's the 3rd out. Back here at Petco Park. Up now the Padre leadoff man, Pete Crow Armstrong.
Crow Armstrong.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. One away. Swings through that one. 0-1.
Something I'm noticing in this one is that these hitters are aggressive early in the count. It makes you wonder if that was talked about in the hitters meeting before this game started.
Swing and a miss.
The
And that's
batter,
6
number
Ks
3,
for him in this one.
designated hitter,
2 down,
Jackson
bases empty. Now the DH for the Padres, Jackson Merrill.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Ball 1 there.
Outside, ball.
Check swing and he went. That's strike 1. That one fouled off. And it remains 2-2. That one missed.
Ball, that's in.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. And that's a strikeout looking. He battled for a long time. But we go to the top of the 5th. And at the plate for Miami, Griffin Conine.
Conine.
Fought off foul. 0-1. There's a swing and a miss. Got him swinging.
Up next for the Marlins, the center fielder, number 14, Mauricio Dubon.
Ripped to short. Bogarts with the throw to first. And the first 2 set down in the top of the 5th. Back to the top of the Miami order. Xavier Edwards will hit next. Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt.
Wow. That's not even close to the zone.
On the ground, Lopez. Marlins set down in order. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Padres, Eugenio Suarez.
You know, these Padres, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. He's been great out there on the mound, no doubt, but it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point.
1 up, 1 down.
The heater can be a tone setter for a pitcher, but if it's not effective, it goes the other way. It becomes a tone setter for the offense. They just haven't been able to do much with it in this one.
Now 1-1. Foul ball there. And that skips in the dirt. Right side. Edwards To first,
Get out of
home half of the
there.
5th inning, moving along, 2 quick outs. 2 outs, base is empty. Here comes X to the plate.
No, that missed. That's a ball.
He swings and fouls one off. The Padres still looking for their first hit in this one. And that is cut on and missed. And it's 1-2.
Now this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
This one in the air, center field. Dubon under it. And that is that. All set for the top of the 6th. And now for the Marlins, Kyle Stowers.
That's a ball.
The 1-0. He was late there. Strike 1.
Man, that's just a nasty splitter. Bottom falls out of it. You don't see a lot of guys throw that these days, but I tell you what, he's got a good one.
One, 2 now. And that one
Ball.
missing low.
Well, he might have to look for a different put away pitch right here 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
This one chopped up the middle. Lopez gets it to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
Up next for the Marlins, the shortstop, Mookie Betts.
And it's fouled away. Here's a high fly ball out to center. And there are 2 down. Jazz Chisholm Jr., the next up for the Marlins. He's already homered here in this one.
Chisholm Jr.
Ball.
And that one fouled off. 2 down, nobody on here on opening day. Hit on the ground to short. Bogarts with the throw to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Back here in San Diego, stepping in for San Diego, Cam Smith. Late on that fastball.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
1 down.
Up next for the Padres, the catcher, Freddie Bernie.
And there's a foul ball. The Marlins leading by 3 here in the bottom of the 6th. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Up
That's
and
the ball.
in, and the count 1-2. Lifted in the air, right center field. And that blooper falls in, and there goes the perfect game. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Well, there goes the chance for a perfect game. You know what they say, he couldn't have thrown it out there any better than that, and certainly the case that time. Just flared it back behind the second baseman and dropped it in there.
Lopez now at the plate as he swings through strike 1.
Ball.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
The 1-2 goes down swinging for the strikeout. Strikeout number 8.
Up next for the Padres, the center fielder, number 4, Keith Armstrong.
No, that's down. Ball.
Fermin off of first with 2 away. That one finds the corner. 1-2. Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out. We go to the top of the 7th. Now it's the Marlins catcher, Hunter Goodman.
Now pitching for the
A new arm into the game, the righty, Bradley Rodriguez.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
That's down and in. Rodriguez goes 6'1". He features a 4-seam fastball, a sinker, a changeup, and occasionally uses a cutter.
That's in.
Inside. Ball 2. Late on that fastball.
Well, you got to find a way to catch up to that pitch, perhaps shorten the swing, eliminate the stride. That one came in hot, but right down the middle, you're saying to yourself, how did I miss that pitch? Got to make a quick adjustment.
Hauls it in, 1 away. Ball 1, no
outside.
strikes. Popped in the air, left field. 2 away now. Heriberto Hernandez, the next up for the Marlins.
Heriberto Hernandez.
This one in the air, right field. And that's a fair ball. And he'll make it to second base with 2 gone.
Up next for the Marlins, the first baseman, Griffin Conan.
Late swing, foul to the left. Lined, and that's a base hit. Headed for the plate. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 4.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps.
Ouch, that one got him.
The batter, number 9.
First and second, 2 outs. Xavier Edwards gets a chance to hit here. 1 for 3. Chase Silseth takes over on the mound.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep this score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Two on, 2 outs. This one in the dirt.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Fouls one off. 2-2. Out to short. Bogarts fields it cleanly. Fires to first on the run. Throw is low, and he can't hang on safe.
Up next for the Marlins, the left fielder, Kyle Dowers.
Swings through that one for strike one. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. That one misses.
That's down.
Ball one. Fastball is outside. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Here's a 2-2. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. Bottom of the seventh. So digging in now for San Diego, Fernando Tatis Jr.
Ball, that's in.
Swing and a grounder foul first base side. The 1-1. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two. Drilled in the air out towards right center. Takes it in for the out. Line drive, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Oh, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
0-1. There goes the runner. Cut on and miss. Throw to second. Out.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
And that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for two. Into second, and he's got a double.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field, so that definitely felt good.
Raley swings through it for strike one.
Ball, that's down.
Man on second, two down. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup. Line drive, base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He will score. It's 4-1.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he did. Give in. You can't do much.
New pitcher for the Marlins, Edward Bizardo.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Late on that fastball. Swings over the top of that one.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this
That's the
at-bat.
ball.
That one off the mark. Ball one. swings and lines a base hit into left field. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. Cam Smith, the next up for the Padres. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That ends the inning. Back here at Petco Park. And at the plate for Miami, Mookie Betts. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1. Inside corner, and that's called a strike.
Oh, this guy is so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
That one lifted to left. Smith under this one. And there's 2 away. Hunter Goodman, the next up for the Marlins. 0 for 3 in this one.
Ball.
And a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 8th. Misses the sweeper.
Throwing the ball well, and they need this scoreless inning in relief right here. I think doing a good job keeping him in striking distance.
Got him swinging. That K is his 3rd. Back here in San Diego, on to the bottom of the 8th.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W. Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful. Not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
Line drive, base hit. Now he turns and heads for second. Well, he thought about 2, but he's back to first safely.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
Stepping in, Otto Lopez.
Ball.
And takes low for ball 1. Making a move at first. Here's the Padres pinch runner, Bryce Johnson.
Bryce Johnson.
Hee-haw!
On the ground, right side, and foul ball. Here's a 1-2. Runner on the go. Pitch is high. Throw bounces, and he's in there safely with a stolen base. Out to short. Betts up with it. On to first. 1 gone to the bottom of the 8th. Back to the top of the order. Pete Crow. Armstrong, the next up for the Padres. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Man at second. And 1-2.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the ninth, that closer's coming in.
Got him. Now 2 out.
Up next for the Padres, the right fielder, Fernando Tatis Jr.
In the dirt, kicks away from the catcher. To the plate, save! It's 5-2. That one misses. Ball 3. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Designated hitter.
Now it's the DH, Jackson Merrill.
Really nice swing in his last at bat. Shot a line drive into center field.
Tatis runs. Pitching for a strike. Safe at second with a stolen base. Just missed.
Ball.
Swings and misses. And the count 1-2. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Back here in San Diego. And now here's the Marlins DH, Alec Burleson. New arm out of the bullpen, Carlos Estevez.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And first offering is fouled off. That one catches the corner for a strike. Swing and a ball popped in the air. 1 away. Swing and a foul straight back. The 0-2. Foul tip into the mix, struck him out. 2 down, bases empty. And up next for Miami, Griffin Conine. Swings through that one. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. 2 down, nobody on. And there's a ball. Popped up. And that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Padres. Enio Suarez. Matt Swanson comes out trying to close it out.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If he can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom, and that's going to make it very difficult to hit.
Here's the 0-2. swings and misses. It's a strikeout. A huge out to start the bottom of the ninth. Pitch in the dirt. Ball one. That's a strike.
Well, that's really the money spot. Down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
That's out.
Pitch misses. Ball two. Now one
That's
missed.
the ball.
Hit hard but foul off to the left. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Payoff pitch. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Three-two. Stays alive. The kick, the 3-2. Got him looking. Padres with only one out remaining.
The batter, number two.
2 outs, base is empty. Xander Bogaerts, the next up for the Padres. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Marlins take the season opener and move to 1-0. Webb with his first major league win.
Yeah, nicely done. I'm sure he'll feel very good about that and get the ball for his trophy case, as he should. A start he won't ever forget.
And your final 4-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Does anybody know I have the time? Does anybody know that girl of mine? Anybody seen her? Has she gone away? If anybody talked to her, please send her my way.